information that we're getting by way of sources that the CBI has seized cars that belong to the BCCI chief and India Cements promoter N Srinivasan. Sources indicating a total of 11 cars have been seized for import duty evasion.
Sources also telling us that Srinivasan's cars were seized as part of CBI raids in Chennai. Remember, CBI calling it one of the biggest car import frauds, causing a loss of about 50 crore rupees to the exchequer. Arunoday Mukherjee joining us from New Delhi. Arunoday, what are the other details as far as linking N Srinivasan to the 11 cars are concerned? Are these his personal cars?
That's something that we are still waiting to get any confirmation on. Whether these cars were found at his residence or whether these cars were simply registered under the name of his company, India Cements, that's something that is still subject to investigation, and that's something that is still being verified even by the CBI. So it would be a little difficult to link the cars directly to N Srinivasan, but yes, they have been found from the premises of his company as well, and it would, and that's something that would be perhaps later on linked to him as well. And this is a similar way in which the CBI had also linked one of the other cars, which they are still to find, to the DMK first family of M.K. Salin's son as well. And what's most significant, Karma, is that this case is throwing up new revelations every day, and really indications coming of this massive racket which has spread its tentacles across several top shots really of the corporate world and perhaps even the political world as well. And that's something that that the CBI is now investigating. Remember, this has caused a loss to the exchequer to the tune of 50 crore rupees. Luxury cars like BMWs, Lexus, the cars like Mercedes-Benz and all have been recovered. And in fact, the CBI says this is perhaps just the tip of the iceberg, and the raids are still continuing are going to continue over the next few days as well.
So Arunoday, it's important to underline at this stage that while 11 cars really have been seized, the CBI does believe that they are part of the 33 imported cars that belong to various businessmen that CBI really has been on the lookout for, and that this is a clear case of evading tax.
That's right, Anubha. In fact, and also what we must also mention at this point is also the fact that the modus operandi that CBI has told us that was being adopted by a local importer over there by the name of Alex Paul. What he would do is that he would, in connivance with DRI officials, he would import these vehicles, get the duty waived off. That's how it caused a massive loss to the exchequer, and then he would resell these cars to various people. Now that is where we have to perhaps give the benefit of the doubt to the individuals who eventually bought these cars, because that is what the CBI is going to try and establish, whether there was any conspiracy at that level as well, or they were unknowingly buying these cars from certain agents, and they didn't know where it had actually come from. So that is where any kind of criminal conspiracy to link any criminal conspiracy to these individuals would perhaps be premature to say, but the CBI is still investigating.